All right, Coach Nansen, Colin, TyAnthony, thank you for being here this morning. We'll get right to it. Coach, if you want to open with a statement, we'll go from there.
Yep. Thank you for being here. Obviously, it's an honor to be at this game. I know we're excited to play Michigan, and obviously the history of this game growing up. Always admired this game from far, and now be part of it. It's pretty cool. We had a great week. I want to make sure I thank everybody for so far, and the hospitality has been unbelievable. So we're just looking forward to the game.
All right, if you have a question, raise your hand. We'll get a mic to you. We'll start in the front row left, and then we'll go to the second row, and then we'll go to the fourth row.
I'm Richardson, Orange West. Coach Nansen, obviously you've been in this industry for a while. When you have like a transition, like PK being gone, what's kind of the key to success when you guys are going through a transition like this?
I think keeping everything normal. We haven't changed from planning and the way practice has been structured. I think the guys are used to hearing my voice in meetings and things like that, so it's really been normal to us. They're used to change. We understand, with guys opting out and now coaches and changes like this, we understand it's part of the business, and the players have been great handling, so it's just part of it.
Okay, we'll go to the second row.
Eric Henry, 24/7 Sports, Horns247.com. Johhny, this question is for you. When you have guys like Leonga and Anthony move on from the program, what linebackers in your room have you seen step up and kind of rise to the occasion? And what are you looking for from them in a week like this where they have the opportunity to fill those shoes?
When you look at my room, if you study us really, we have 4 starters. So losing those guys really wasn't a big issue for us. I love those guys to death. Those are my guys. But the next guy mentality has been that in our program for a very long time, and having this guy on my left stepping up and becoming the leader, and have some of the young guys, Bo Barnes stepped us, great opportunity for him to showcase what he's capable of doing. I'm looking forward to it, but I think mainly it's the leadership that we're looking for, and these two has been unbelievable, man. It's been great to see their growth. So I think we're going to showcase that this week, the leadership from these two.
All right, we'll go fourth row on the far left.
Good morning. Kamari Farrar with Florida National News. Coach, this question is for you. Who do you feel has brought the most spirit during team practices this week?
Well, you're looking at them. These two has been unbelievable, man. They bring the juice, the energy that we need, the leadership that we need, not only on the football field, but the meetings. Trying to bring some of these young guys along. It's been awesome. It's been great, and I'm excited they're part of it.
All right, we'll take one in the front row here. Then we'll go back to the third row. Then we'll go to the
Kirk Bowles from the Houston Chronicle. Colin, if you could speak to the mindset of this team, how long does it take to get over the disappointment of not being in the playoffs, and how meaningful is this game for Texas?
Yes, it's a little disappointing, but at the end of the day, we're here at the Cheez It Bowl, and we're here to have fun, we're here to take care of business, and we're here to end the season off right.
All right, we'll go to the third row on the left.
CJ Vogel on Texas Football. Ty, I wanted to ask you, what's this year been like for you and your development? And I know with numbers at linebacker, we'll get to see a little bit more of Bo. What's he like in practice, and what's his game bring?
As far as development, I just say I'm really appreciative of my coach, just teaching me the ins and outs of football. With Bo, just him taking in what coach has been coaching as well. He's a freshman learning the system. So, just seeing him learn the system and grow, I think that's been pretty inspiring.
All right, we'll take one on the second row right here, and we'll go back to the left.
Evan Veith, Evan Veith, Inside Texas on 3 Sports. TyAnthony, I'm sure you didn't expect to be the only one of the group with Trey, Anthony, and Leonga to be here by the end of the year. But what did you learn from that group throughout the season, and how have they helped you become a leader in a fairly young room now that we're in the end of the season?
What I say I learned is just how to be confident in my approach, and that's through studying and, just consistently studying. I think that's what they kind of taught not only me but the rest of the guys, and, I'm just ready to see how we study and also just go out and play. So.
All right, we'll go over to the left. I think one of you had a question? Yeah.
TyAnthony, what's kind of Danny Davis, the Austin American Statesman. how are you ready to kind of take the next step as a leader and kind of being the old guy in the room now and the veteran force?
I say it's just exciting, having a coach that just kind of believe in you from the jump and just kind of taking on his leadership skills and just kind of bringing it out to the team. I think that's kind of what's prepared me for next year with this leadership role in the linebacker room.
All right, we'll stay in the second row. We'll go to the aisle. Chip.
Chip Brown with Horns247.com. Johhny, can you talk about what you've seen from Brad Spence at linebacker? Is he a candidate to move there in 2026? And also, I guess, Jordan Johnson-Rebel?
Yeah, he's done a great job. He's a fast learner. Obviously, we're going to probably use him in both spots, overhang linebacker and outside, in third down, things like that. But he's really grown. He's becoming a good leader for our room. He's in with me right now, getting ready for the game. But anyhow, I like what I see. Obviously, that's something, Will and I, we're going to have to talk about where his next role going to be next year. But for now, we're counting on him to help us out win this game this week.
We got time for a couple more with this group. Kirk, we'll go back to the first row.
Kirk Bowles from Houston Chronicle. Johhny, do you almost look at this as auditions for spring ball? And how much do you balance winning the game with developing players that will be crucial for y'all next year?
Well, I think you got to trust your guys. And the guys we have, they've been around the system now for a couple of years. We're going in to end the season the right way, like Colin just alluded to earlier. Have the opportunity to win 10 games is a big thing for us. We haven't done it in a long time. So our mission is to win the game. And then we'll worry about next year when we get there.
All right, we'll go second row on the left.
For both Colin and TyAnthony, what was kind of your reaction to losing PK as a coach? And then also, what have been your impressions or what you've learned about Coach Muschamp?
I say, just being happy for Coach PK as well, what he's done at the University of Texas, the schemes he's put in. Obviously I wasn't, as happy when he left, but just being excited, understanding that the future for him, wherever it holds, he'll go there and do great things.
Yeah, that one hurt a little bit, with PK being my coach coming in from high school, putting me in the right positions to go make plays and stuff like that. But, like Coach Nansen said, it's a business, and, things happen. So all we got to do is just, keep on building from that.
All right. Don't see any more hands, guys. We appreciate you being here. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you,
TyAnthony.
guys.
Thank you, Colin.